Kim Barlow. I am part of the Oak Flats Rural Fire Brigade and I am forever 21, going into my 12th year this year. I'm actually a fourth generation firefighter. My great-grandfather was a foundation member in Victoria, in Yarrawonga, in 1908. I had been out on call-outs with the Rural Fire Brigade and had always had an interest in joining the Fire Brigade, but was with the SES for a long time previously. Then I started dating a member of the Oak Flats Rural Fire Brigade, and the rest is history. My earliest memory was actually in 1969, when my mum was heavily pregnant with my sister, and I remember that my mother was stressed beyond belief. No one knew what was going on. As a marketing director, I worked for Westfield shopping centres. Currently I work for the Australian Tax Office. I'm a tax preparer. I've also toured with a lot of Australian bands and artists and work. I speak 4 languages other than English. I speak Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Austrian, German, Japanese conversationally, and I have a job as a wedding MC. I am hideously needle phobic. I will pass out looking at a TV program where someone's either having an injection or having blood taken. Before I met Stephen and the Barlow family, there was an article in the local newspaper, and it was actually Stephen's father. And there's a picture of him, I think he's got a hose or something, and he's leaning up against a truck, and it was a story about local firefighters. And I read that story, and I actually still have that article, and I was really interested to read that, and the fact that I had kept it, and now he's my father-in-law. Being pregnant in the brigade, I've had 2 pregnancies, lost 1 baby, and pregnant and firefighting up until I was about 5 months. Probably the Victorian fires. We're a husband and wife team, so they did not allow me to go. So I had to, send Stephen away. My son in particular took it really hard, and he put, secret notes in his bag, and there was very little communication from the fire line. When Stephen came back, front page of the local newspaper is just that raw emotion of being reunited. Found out that we were pregnant, and we're going to call the baby, if it was a little princess with Victoria in the name. However, we lost that baby, and that was another challenging thing to go through as a result of these fires. So that what has had the biggest impact. 3 months later I fell pregnant again, so she's been an absolute blessing. I'm very matter of fact. I guess from what we see and what we do, I know how fragile life is. It is the best thing that you could do for yourself, for your family, for your community. It's the best thing I've ever done. It is outstanding. It is rewarding, and it's supportive.